Most security cameras just sit there and miss everything. But this one actually follows you. Instead of setting up 2, 3, 4 cameras, this might be the one you need. I've been testing the Aqara G350 and honestly, it surprised me. It's got person tracking, smart home integration, and a feature that could completely change how you set up your security in your house. This could save you time, money, and hassle. It's not perfect, and there are a few things that you need to know before buying, so let's talk about all of it. This is the Aqara G350. Yes, it does have bunny ears. I guess that's fitting for Easter coming up. This gives the camera a playful vibe and makes the camera feel less like a security camera and more like a friendly gizmo. If you're like me, I have a few security cameras inside my house, so that way I can keep an eye on things while I'm away. The problem I run into is I have a long and narrow kitchen and living room that's connected together. The setup that I have here is I view everything through one stationary camera and I can't see it all. The Aqara G350 solves the big problem that I have here. Not only will this security camera allow me to pan and tilt around the room to see what's going on, but it also sense motion and track the motion as the person moves through the room. I don't necessarily need to track motion, but it'll come in handy as I'll watch my daughter go to the pantry and sneak a snack. One thing I did notice about the security camera is how quiet the pan and tilt motor is. So quiet. It's no use if the pan and tilt motor is loud. This one is so quiet you can't even hear it. It's almost like it's in incognito. As far as hardware goes, the Aqara G350 is a dual lens system. The first lens is a 133 degree wide angle 4K lens, while the second one is a 2.4K telephoto lens, which allows the camera to zoom in and track motion. This allows the G350 to get the wide angle view as well as close-ups. In addition, these two lenses, they are able to be combined to get a 9x hybrid zoom. This camera has infrared night vision. Let's face it, all security cameras out there pretty much have this feature, but this one's different. This one has invisible infrared LEDs. This is a nice feature to have because at night you won't be able to see the camera in the dark. Usually in cameras without invisible infrared lights, they stick out like a sore thumb. You can see the red lights when it's at nighttime. This one you won't be able to see. Since this is an indoor security camera and there are times you want privacy, you can turn on privacy mode and it'll simply hide the camera lenses away. In order for me to recommend a security camera to somebody, a feature that is a must to me is onboard or local storage. The G350 gives you a micro SD card slot allowing for up to a 512 gigabyte micro SD card. That way you can store camera footage local. This also allows for 24/7 recording. I know that's a big request by a lot of people in the security industry. Another big feature that a lot of smart home people want is Apple HomeKit compatible devices. This checks the box, being Apple HomeKit capable as well as being able to integrate with SmartThings, Alexa, Google Home, Home Assistant, Homey, and much more. It supports Aqara-only ZigBee devices and Thread. Not sure if they're going to update the firmware later so that way you can do other ZigBee devices. This can integrate third-party Matter devices into the Aqara Home app and bridge existing Aqara devices to Matter-compatible platforms such as Apple Home, SmartThings, Alexa, and Google Home. Let's check out the quality of the video during the daytime and nighttime. This is the quality of video during the daytime with the sun up. This is what you're going to get when it's light out. Here's the quality of the video at nighttime. This is what you're going to get, and this is how it's going to track you around the room. I hope I don't trip over something. It's dark. Let's check out the smartphone app and the features. All right, so in the Aqara app, I have my doorbell and my camera. And right now when you're in the app, it gives you a quick snapshot when you load the app of what's going on. So you can hit play right now. There's a little play button and it'll play a live view, but I'm gonna go ahead and go into the camera and it's gonna connect to the camera. And here is the control panel. So right now it's in 4K. I'm not listening in on what's going on, but I can turn that on. I can do privacy mode here. I can take a picture of what's going on. I can record what's going on. I can talk to the person that's there, whatever's there, animal. I can pause the video. I can also zoom in if I wanted to, 3x, 9x. And this is the hybrid zoom here. As you can see, it's smooth scrolling in and out. So smoothing in, it's scrolling right into my bathroom there. Good thing it's clean. Then below this, you have the pan and tilt calibration, and then you got the pan and tilt controls. You got preset angles. Pan and tilt is enabled. Integrated events, so you can have it record based on any integrated device, like a water leak sensor or a motion sensor, that type of stuff. Albums has an album of all the pictures that you take. Cruise allows it to cruise back and forth, and it does it for about 5 minutes and it stops. Tap positioning is kind of interesting. So this is it takes a panoramic video or footage or picture of where this is, and so now I can actually tap, and it'll automatically position the camera where I tap. And that's kind of cool. I think that is cool. Then we have person tracking. This allows it to track people. Animal tracking. Close-up tracking. This is where it will track the person or track the animal, and then it will zoom in when that person or animal gets further away from the camera. So if I'm in the far, as you can see down here, like in my living room, it'll track that person all the way to the back of the living room and zoom in when it needs to. Same thing with an animal if it sees something. Home live view, it gives us a live view of all the cameras I have with Aqara. And then the video event history gives me all the history of all the recordings and all that. So let's go into his settings here. We can change the device name. We can go into video settings, timestamp, watermark. We can flip it because you can actually mount this camera upside down if you wanted to. Infrared night vision's on auto. We want it on auto. Display detection box. This is a little box that moves around where there's motion, which is sometimes nice. Sometimes it gets annoying. It's just something that either you want it or you don't. Disable auto recording, and then also distortion correction. Because it has a wide angle view camera, it does, like wide angle does, distort the image sometimes. So you can kind of help that. Lost mode, you can turn this on. Basically, if the camera is stolen or removed or lost, I guess you don't really lose it, but this allows it so that, so somebody doesn't else put this camera or install it. AI detection, this is all the different AI detections that you can do: person, motion, face, smile, animal, AI sounds, gesture, obstruction, vehicle detection, package detection, fire detection, all this type of stuff you can do. The face detection is really nice. You can upload faces and it'll tell you, hey, it sees DIY Reed, sees my daughter, sees my wife, sees I don't have any animals, but my son maybe. But you can at least get a notification, hey, there's motion, it's Reed moving around the house. I can at least look and then go, okay, it's just me. Or I can look and say, oh, it's my daughter. Wonder what she's up to. Is she going to get a snack when she's not supposed to? Then you got cloud storage. It does offer cloud storage, and then local storage. You can also back up your storage to an MVR as well. Third-party Matter ecosystem, Matter controls management, HomeKit, child devices, updating the firmware, and then you can configure automations, and then there's logs. That's pretty much it in the app. Here are my final thoughts. I've never really spent much thought on indoor security cameras, as I've always used the cheap Wyze cameras around the house. This camera solves some of the issues I ran into with the current camera setup. Now, this one will follow my daughter sneaking a snack in the pantry or allow me to check up on my entire kitchen or living room. Having the ability to integrate third-party Matter devices to my smart home with this camera makes it even more enticing. With local storage and 24/7 recording capabilities, it makes it possible for me to see what's been going on in my house at any time. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a like and feel free to ask any questions in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for more tech reviews, home automation, home and automotive how-to videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.